All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. This is another episode of Cooking and Picking. Today, we're doing an enchilada casserole. We've got a special meat in there. We're doing some bison today. Now you say light that fire.
Light that fire.
Oh, we're cooking and we're picking on the side of that mountain. Yes, we're picking and we're cooking, and you know the food is right, 'cause we're cooking and we're picking. Listen to the songs right here. Well, we're cooking and we're picking at the Lucky Starr in Swatchy Valley, Tennessee.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, today, like I said, we're doing a enchilada casserole on the Dutch oven outside. This is going to be a wonderful recipe. I can't wait to show you about it. But today's special musical guest is Mr. Wade Sims. Thank you so much for being on the show with us.
My pleasure, Michael.
Boy, I really appreciate it. And for this recipe, Mr. Sims happens to be an avid hunter, and he brought me some bison meat, and we are going to use bison in this today. And I've already made up the meat sauce, and I'll tell you what's in it. Today, I've got us some bell peppers. I've got some taco seasoning. I put some onion in there, but let me tell you a little story behind that. My boy don't eat onion. He don't like the texture of it, so they're grated up in there. He don't even know they're in there, so shh, let's not tell him. He's just going to have the flavor, which is absolutely wonderful. I've tried some of this, and it's just absolutely wonderful. There's 2 pounds of your meat. You can use, I've used turkey. I've used chicken. I've used beef. I've used a combination of beef and sausage, venison. So you can use whatever you want to in this recipe. It also has a can of refried beans. We've got some enchilada sauce. I like the red enchilada sauce. Okay. These are big cans. I usually tend to use about 1.5 cans of it, though, because I like that flavor in there. You got to have some cheddar cheese and, of course, some tortillas. Now, this recipe you can make as complicated or easy as you want. This is going to be the easiest one that I could come up with. A lot of times I'll put a layer of corn in there. I've used some olives. I've used some mushrooms. This also has green hatch chilies, but it's the diced hatch chilies. You can use the whole hatch chilies if you want. I've done that before, and it's really good. But I was trying to dumb it down and make it just as easy and quick as we could today, just to show you how easy this recipe is. Now let's get right into it. First thing I need to do is uncover this Dutch oven. I've got our charcoals going over here in the chimney. It'll take them a few minutes, but while they're doing this, what you're going to do is you're going to layer. And we're going to layer everything in there. I like to start with a little bit of my sauce, just to get a good coating on the bottom of the pan. Get that in there, and get that mixed around real good. Once you get that in there and get that mixed around, I like that sauce flavor. That's what makes these enchiladas. Once you get that in there and get that mixed up real good, let's take a little bit of our meat, and we're going to make us a layer of the meat. And what you're doing is, like I said, you're just layering it in there. There's no rhyme or reason, and that's why it's kind of hard for me to tell you how many or how much of each ingredient I have, because it's pretty much you use it until you get to the top. Because I've done it quite a few times, I kind of know what I need. The next thing is I get these bigger flour tortillas, and I'll take one out and lay it right center. And then the next thing is some refried beans. I always put my refried beans right on top of the tortilla, and the reason is because it's kind of hard to spread refried beans. They're a little bit thick, so you want to.
Good.
Yeah, you can't really spread it on top of the meat, so that's why there's a kind of there's a rhyme and a reason as to the layering process. Get that all spread out in there. Now at this point, sometimes I'll get some corn and put in there on top of those, or like I said, some olives. You can do whatever you want. This is I'm just doing the simplest version of this recipe I can. Once you get that spread in there, the next thing you want is some cheese. Now I'm using a sharp cheddar cheese today. You can use a combination. You can use some Colby Jack. It's really up to you. I like the sharp cheddar flavor. And you can never have too much cheese on anything.
No, never.
That's like bacon. Bacon will make apple pie taste good, you know?
Exactly.
It will. Get you plenty of cheese in
It
there.
looks great, Mikey.
Oh, we're not even there yet now.
The wife told me to ask you about the recipe, by the way. So, she really did, so it's cool. I said I will.
Well, and I'll tell you guys a story. When these guys come on to do my show, I always ask them, is there anything you're allergic to? Is there anything you don't like? And of course, Wade told me he don't like the texture of onion. So I said, okay, well, this recipe really needs some onion in there because he liked the flavor. So that's why I did it the way I did it. I did I actually ground it up or shredded them up with a shredder so that you don't have that texture. But you still got that beautiful flavor.
Kind of like a chalkboard to me, you know?
I got you.
Like somebody scratching the chalkboard.
I got you.
As long as I don't see it, I'm okay.
There's certain things that I don't like myself. And to me, like, you know, a lot of people, are you a coffee drinker?
I am, yeah.
I cannot drink coffee.
Really?
And I cannot stand the smell of coffee. And that's what people like about it. And I just cannot handle it.
I even like my cigars to taste like coffee.
Oh, I can.
It's great. Dark roasted, though.
So everybody's a little different.
Yep.
Everybody's a little different on their flavors and all. Now we're back to the meat. There's another layer of the meat. And I like to call this a meat sauce because, like I said, I did this the night before. Use that taco seasoning. You get the little packages of the taco seasoning in the grocery store, the small packages, and they call to use a package per pound. And this is 2 pounds of meat, so I've got 2 packages of the taco seasoning in there. Oh yeah, it's starting to layer in there good. Mm-hmm. Now we're back to these. It's the same thing over and over till you get to the top. And of course, the last layer that you want on there is the cheese, because you want that cheese to have that good melted cheese all down in it. Oh yeah. And as far as condiments goes, you can put you some sour cream on this when you eat it, or you just eat it like it is. You don't need anything. I'm telling you, it's a good recipe. Get the beans spread out on there. You can see why I've put the beans on top of the tortillas. It's kind of hard to get it spread out. You don't want to try to do that on top of the meat or anything like that.
That looks great, Mikey.
Oh, I'm getting there with it.
I'm getting hungry.
Hey, it won't take long. The longest part of this recipe is doing the meat sauce, and like I said, I did that last night, so it gave it time to meld all together. And that's, of course, when you're doing a show like this, it's hard to do that, and that's the reason I did that. But those hatch chilies in there, and I actually put a little bit of rotel in there also, just to give it some more texture. But it turned out really, really, really good. All right. All right, when you get that in there, that's time for some more cheese. And there's no rhyme or reason how I'm doing this. I like a lot of cheese. As far as I'm concerned, every other layer can be cheese.
Yeah. I love it.
Oh, yeah.
That looks great.
Oh, we're getting there. We're getting there. This is a short 12-inch Dutch oven, so you want to keep it down off the top a little bit. So I can see us doing, let's see how much more of this meat we've got. It looks like I'm going to have a little bit left over on the meat, which is fine. But you want plenty in there.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I've done enchiladas where you actually do the enchiladas where you roll them up and pour the sauce on top.
Mm-hmm.
And that's all good and everything, but this is just so easy to do, especially if you're out camping or you're out in the woods or hunting or fishing or something like that at a hunting or fishing camp. This is the way to do it right here. Oh yeah, this is going to be perfect.
That's great.
This is going to be enough just enough. 2 pounds is just perfect. Get that all.
Some leftovers out of this.
Oh.
Maybe.
Oh no, I appreciate it. Yeah. My man, Mr. Wade Sims here, hooked me up. Let me tell you, he gave me some because he's the one that, of course, gave me this bison, and I asked him if I could get some from him, and he said sure. Well, when he met me, he gave me this big old sack, and I didn't even look at it till I got home. Told him I needed 2 pounds. Shoot, he gave me about 6 pounds, so I'll be eating bison for a little while, and I really appreciate it for you doing me that way, buddy.
Oh, you're welcome, man. I've got so much in the freezer right now that, Lord.
All right, we're gonna do one more tortilla on there. We're about to the top here.
I didn't know you could do this. This is great. Not like this.
Oh,
It's cool.
it's fun. We enjoy cooking all kinds of different dishes out here, and this is just one that I don't know why I haven't done it thus far until now. We've done many recipes on the show, of course.
Wow.
But it just this is one of my favorites. This is one of me and my wife's favorites. The family
It's
really
one of
likes
mine,
this.
too. I've never had it like this, but it's I've had it the other ways, but this right here it's interesting to me to do it at the house myself.
All right, once I get that in there. Now, the next thing I'm going to do is layer off with a last layer of cheese right on top. Let's just use it all.
Had a baby.
That's
You
what I'm
can't go
talking
wrong
about.
with cheese.
You cannot go wrong. And another thing, like I said, I really like that enchilada sauce, so let's go ahead and put a little extra on top. Oh yeah, that is looking good right there. This is going to be wonderful. I can tell by looking at it. Now, let me get the lid put on it. It looks like we're about ready to get these charcoals out. Oh yeah, they're good and hot. Now, what I like to do, that is heavy. Oh, thank you.
There you go.
Wow. I'm gonna put us some down here on the bottom. That's a 12-inch Dutch oven, so I want about 10 on the bottom or so. Ooh. Spread them out real good down there. Because all we're doing now, that meat is done. I got it, buddy. It's just heavy on my left hand there, buddy. It was tough. Now, as soon as you get done doing that, we're going to put some on the top. Because you're baking now is what you're doing. You're going to bake it. You're going to melt all that cheese on top. So I actually want more on top than I do on the bottom. Just like your oven, you've got heat coming from both directions. And this will take about 30 minutes or so, maybe, to cook down. It won't take long, like I said, because the meat's already done. That's the part that took the longest. Mixing all that together. Let's put a couple more on there, make sure it's good and hot. All right, while that's sitting there cooking, I tell you what, you said you've got a song you'd like to do for us.
Yeah.
Let's step over the stage and see what you got.
Sounds good to me, bro. Let's make it happen. Down a long and lonesome highway, midnight rain coming down. Not real sure where I'm going, just getting the hell out of town. I'm leaving all things behind me that keep pulling at my brain. Ain't no telling what will find me. You see, trouble is my middle name. Midnight rain, keep falling. Midnight rain, keep on falling down. All my troubles, they keep a-calling. Hell, they're calling me to wherever I am. Got a job in Dayton, Tennessee, splitting wood a week ago. Filled my tank and left a pretty woman I didn't get to know. Now I'm a-rolling down this old highway, Alan man ain't got no home. Just the memories of a woman trying to hold to a rolling stone. Midnight rain, keep on falling. Midnight rain, keep on falling down. All my troubles, they keep a-calling. Yeah, they're calling me wherever I am. Now I'm a-heading to the crossroads, hauling such a big load, rocking in the goalpost. Rolling down the highway, taking life my way, Monday on a payday. Raining on the windshield, lights on a green field, nails in the right wheel. Hell, I'll be singing Willie Nelson, making such a bad scene, just looking for the Nazarene. Oh yeah. Midnight rain, keep on falling. Midnight rain, keep on falling down.
Midnight Rain, that was a wonderful song.
Yep.
Man, that was a great time over at the stage. If you don't mind, while we're waiting on this dish to finish up here, let me ask you a few questions.
Shoot away.
All right, buddy. Now, you live in the Dayton, Tennessee area.
I do.
How long have you been over there? Were you a transplant? Did you grow up there? Tell us the story there.
Transplant.
Transplant. Where'd you come from?
I grew up in Bakewell, Shell Creek, Tennessee.
Okay. Still the same, kind of the same
Yeah,
area,
same
just
area.
right down the road.
Right down the road. Yeah.
I got you. Now, and you've been, I've known you for years, and you've played music with you off and on here and there, and we've had some good shows, had some good times.
We have, yeah, good time.
Tell me, how old were you? When did you actually get into playing music?
You really want the truth?
Tell me the truth.
My father left a guitar to me when I was born.
Okay.
And until, back in those days, I'm going to tell my age, I just plunked on it, okay? And then wound up breaking every string off of except one. So I pretty much learned the bass lines of every different chord sound. I didn't even know how to tune nothing back then, but as I progressed, growing up as a teenager, I learned how to play, and then I started doing high school shows. Okay. And then from there, I joined the military, and it's in the military, in boot camp, where I found out that I could sing a song pretty good.
Oh.
In boot camp. And so from there, I got out of boot camp and I went to Virginia, Norfolk, Virginia. And everybody always liked to go down to Virginia Beach where the mall was. And I went in there one day in the mall, and there was kind of like a place you could go and sing in the can.
Oh.
So I went in there and I sang a couple songs for like, I think $3 back in those days. And it was a couple songs I knew my mom liked. So I mailed that little cassette back then to her. And from there, one day I had bought a guitar in Cannes, France from Hajo. And we were over there, and everybody else was off the ship at the moment, and I was in there playing my guitar, still learning things. And Master Chief of the Navy came by the berth, and he heard me sing and asked me if I would like to start doing ship's company.
Oh, nice.
So I did that, started doing ship's company, and then Master Chief asked me, Wade, Conway Twitty and Loretta Lynn's coming to France. He said, around Christmas time, would you like to open the show for him? And I went, yeah, yeah. I mean, I said,
Well, of course I would.
I cut my teeth on Conway Twitty and Loretta. You know, my mom and dad, that's all they listened to was that. But it went from there, started doing that, and then just different shows like that in the military. And then I come out of the service and then joined the local band. Stayed with the local band for probably about a year. Joined a road band, started touring the United States and Canada, and then did that. I did shows with Chris Ledoux, Travis Tritt, Andy Griggs, many of them, many artists, Montgomery Gentry, John Michael Montgomery, just lots, Confederate Railroad, just lots and lots of shows. And then I just left that, and now I started going to Nashville, got a management team together and everything, and started writing songs all the time, and landed a deal or two here and there in town, and that's how it all stemmed from. And I still do my own
Well, you mentioned writing songs. Who are some of your influences? Who do you have somebody that you strive to sound like or try to be like, or somebody that you listen to, you know, as far as writer goes?
You know, there's a lot of writers out there. I mean, a lot of great writers. I like Danny Green.
Mm-hmm.
Danny Green is one of my favorite writers. He wrote Fire Away for Chris Stapleton. You know, he wrote that. Danny
That's a good one to have on your list.
I've worked with Danny, Trent Willman. He wrote some stuff for Cody Johnson. Just done a show with those guys. Chris Hennessy, he's another one that fairly local around here, 10 Mile. But Chris is a great writer and a great singer and a great performer. And he does a lot of work with Jamie Johnson.
Okay.
And a lot of different other artists. Just got through doing the show with him and Sparky, Mark Macheka from Leonard Skinner. And so, yeah, man, those are probably some of my influences on writers.
And you play a lot locally?
I do, everywhere they'll listen.
Tell these people how can they get a hold of you? Do you have social medias? Do you have web pages?
I go through Facebook. I go through my wife's page. She pretty much puts everything out there, and then people just call me.
What's it called? What's your...
Deidre Hale Sims. Yeah.
Deidre Hale Sims, ladies and gentlemen. Check it out. She'll let you know where this young man's going to be. I tell you, I've known this guy for years. He's a great singer. He's a wonderful songwriter, and he puts on a really, really good show. You need to go check him out if you can, because you're not going to regret it. He's absolutely wonderful. I played many shows with him myself, and I've really enjoyed it.
Great.
Thank you so much. All right, I think this is just about ready. Let's check it out and see what we got.
Heck yeah, let's do it.
Woo! It's warm. Oh, look at that.
Woo!
Oh, that is looking good right there.
Wow.
Hey, let's get us a little piece of this and see what we got. This is an enchilada casserole done in the Dutch ovens using bison. But look at that.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, lots of cheese. Could have let it cool a little bit longer, but it's fine. It's going to be just fine.
Looks great.
Oh, I can't wait. Oh, that looks good right there. Grab you a fork there, buddy. Now, there's some sour cream. If you want some, you can. If you want, there's a spoon there. Get you a little bit to stick on there. I think I'm going to try mine just like it is and see what we got. No, I'm good. I'm good. I'll take me a little bite here. You get you a little bite there. Let's see what we got. Oh, look at that cheese just melting off there. This looks good.
Oh, yeah.
To you, my friend, to you.
To you, buddy. See what we got here. Pretty hot, I'd say.
Oh, yeah.
See what we got. It's good.
Now that is a good dish right there. And like I said, this is a dumbed down, a simple version of this. You can add whatever you want to, but that's how you do an enchilada casserole in the Dutch oven outside. Now, you said you've got another song you'd like to do for us.
I do.
Let's step back over to the stage and see what you got.
Can I get one more bite?
Please do. All right, ladies and gentlemen, here on Cookin' Pickin' today, we've had Mr. Wade Sims, thank you so much for being on the show with me.
My pleasure, Mikey.
It's been a wonderful time. Hey, he brought me some bison, and we did some enchiladas over there on the Dutch ovens, and I think there's still a line of people over there eating it. It was absolutely wonderful, wasn't it?
It was great, yeah.
It was good. Now, you said you've got one last song you're going to do for us?
Yeah, a song I wrote with a buddy of mine about 25 years ago, a song called Felt Like a Fool.
Hey, tell us a little bit about it, and the stage is yours.
Man, we was just playing one night together in Saudi Daisy, and we went out on the porch of a place I was playing at, and we sat down and we wrote this song in probably within 30 minutes, and it's kind of stuck along with me. So yeah, I'll give you a taste of it. It's a song called Felt Like a Fool. Running wild, living free, that's the way it was meant for me. I'd go to bed at the break of dawn. I made the nightlife my theme song. Honky-tonk and slow dancing, straight shooting, didn't need romancing. When I saw you sitting there, staring down a drink and twisting your hair, girl, I feel like a fool for you. Girl, I feel like a fool for you. My heart skipped a beat, girl, that's when I knew I feel like a fool for you. Yeah. Brown hair with blue-green eyes, you were making my temperature rise. I had to know if I had a chance, so I asked if you'd like to dance. You took my hand, we hit the floor. Girl, I never felt like this before, and I didn't think I'd see the day that a woman would get to me that way. Girl, I feel like a fool for you. Girl, I feel like a fool for you. My heart skipped a beat, girl, that's when I knew I feel like a fool for you. Yeah, I feel like a fool for you. Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, this has been another episode of Cooking and Picking. I'd like to thank you once more, Mr. Wade Sims, for being on the show with me today.
My pleasure.
It's been a wonderful time and wonderful experience, some great fellowship, and I've enjoyed hanging out with you. Tell these people one more time, what's your Facebook? How can they know where you're at?
You can get in touch with me through my wife's Facebook page. That'll be Deidre Hale Sims. Look her up. You'll find out exactly where I'm going to be.
Hey,
what the date is.
Do me a favor, check this guy out. You will not regret it. He'll put on one heck of a show every time he's out there. And I would like to remind you to like, share, subscribe, make a comment, hit that notification, and keep your fire going.
Side of that mountain. Yes, we're picking and we're cooking, and you know